Wrestling has really
Oh, welcome back everybody to another edition of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Not only another edition, but the end of 2K24 in our Universe Mode. Yes, this is the last episode for 2K24, the go-home show for our King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. And the first episode of 2K25 will be said pay-per-view. It's a hell of a show. And we're getting things started with the King of the Ring semifinals for SmackDown. It's Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Absolute huge show we have here tonight. We have a WrestleMania caliber matchup that's usually for a championship like the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We have Cody Rhodes go one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins. And the funny thing is, like I said, it's usually for a championship, but this is just for even a shot at the #1 contendership for a world championship. So, like I said, anything can happen in our Universe Mode, and just like that, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins on a random SmackDown go-home show, and we get it for King of the Ring semifinals on the SmackDown side. And here comes his opponent, Seth frickin' Rollins. Both guys are absolutely on a tear. Cody Rhodes actually being undefeated here on SmackDown in singles competition. But here comes his opponent, the man on an absolute tirade. It is Seth frickin' Rollins.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Some of the matches that are happening on later on tonight is, of course, the other semifinal match with Karrion and Kross going one-on-one with Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And then our main event, if you didn't see Monday Night Raw, it was advertised that tonight is going to be an 8-man tag team match, a Champions Clash, little appetizer for some of the champion versus champion matches that we're going to see at King and Queen of the Ring. It's going to be the Raw champions, Edge, Tommaso Ciampa, Rey Mysterio, Damian Priest going against the SmackDown champions, Roman Reigns, Santos Escobar, and the Succession, Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin. But that's going to be our main event. Let's get to this right now. It is a main event anywhere, but it's opening up the show here tonight. Cody Rhodes going one-on-one with Seth Rollins. And here we go. The bell has rung, and what's going to be an incredible night of action here. And of course, we talk about the kind of run that Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes have been on. Remember, Seth Rollins was kind of lost in the shuffle to kind of start off the Universe Mode, back in 2K23, I should say. And he was, for the longest time, I think actually negative, like 1 and 2, and 2 and 2 and stuff like that, with the rivalry with Booker T and SummerSlam and whatnot. But ever since then, wait a minute, clothesline. And Cody Rhodes gets into the outside. Rollins gonna go maybe for a little suicide dive, but no counter there by Rhodes. But now, just a few months after, Seth Rollins is one of the most winningest superstars on SmackDown. And there's a springboard drop kick by the American Nightmare. Oof. And of course, one person that's going to be watching this match thoroughly is, of course, Roman Reigns, who has a date later on tonight with 7 other champions. And right now, he's looking towards this match and the next match. He has to do his homework, because one of these men could potentially be his next #1 contender. He's cranking the neck of Rollins. Like I said, Rollins being one of the most winningest superstars ever since kind of that SummerSlam where he came back. And he's been an absolute tear as of late, a wave of success, and now he's been busted open by Cody Rhodes. So This match already getting crazy to start off SmackDown. Big time suplex by Cody. Now Cody just taunting at Rollins. Don't usually see that out of Cody Rhodes, but maybe he's feeling confident here tonight. He's going for a little, going for a little bit of a figure four leg lock, but oh, Rollins almost immediately turns over the pressure. And Rollins and Rhodes now both back to their feet. And takes him down into a crossface. A little tit for tat on the submissions. But Cody Rhodes gets out of it. Kick to the midsection. Now off the ropes into the beautiful disaster kick. Sends down Rollins. Hooks the leg. Hooks the far leg. One. No. Just a 1 count for Rhodes as he put on some of the beating, a little punches right to the side of the head. Now going for another figure four. No counter there by Rollins. Scouted it after the first time. And, just a shot right to the shoulder. And these guys are no stranger to each other. They've faced off multiple times. Of course, infamously in that Hell in a Cell where Rhodes had that torn pec, and it was just a sea of purple and red. Oof, Rollins going for a tope out to the outside onto Rhodes, but Rhodes swiftly moving out of the way. But thankfully, Rollins kind of went on his feet, landed on his feet, and there's a kitchen sink knee strike by Rhodes. Now going to the second rope and going for an elbow to the back of the head. And maybe just grazed him, because it seemed like Rhodes got more of that brunt than Rollins did. And now Rollins going for a neckbreaker. Hangman's elbow just in the back of the head. And there's no love lost between these two superstars. I mean, just normally they would be going at each other's throats, but even just for an opportunity for the #1 contendership for the World Championship is more than enough for these guys to go out there and put their A game on. I'm sure these two guys don't mind facing each other one more time. And now Cody Rhodes is busted open by that shot to the top turnbuckle. Now Rollins, Irish whip, little leapfrog, little down low, and now into the sling blade. Takes down Rhodes, back of the head, crashing into the mat, and now just look at these. Kiwana kicks right to the face. Nothing pretty about that, but anything to put away your opponent. Doesn't have to be flashy. And more Kiwana kicks from Rollins. And of course, you want to, kind of damage your opponent, kind of weaken your opponent for your finisher, and that's exactly what Rollins is doing. Nice atomic drop. And kind of a reverse atomic drop, and now, Rollins hits him with a dragon screw. Now off the ropes into his knee. The signature knee by Rollins. And wants Rhodes to get back to his feet here. Shot with the forearm, another shot. And now another sling blade. Go back to what works. Nothing wrong with that. Just maybe not go to the well too many times. You have a fear of the opponent scouting at it for sure. Now just, look at these. Just kicks. And now just gonna sling him back into the ring from the corner. And now nice lion salt. Going over for the cover after that. Lion salt hooks the far leg. 2! And that's a little closer than I thought it was going to be, but both guys have been hitting each other with their best shots ever since the ring bell. And now Rollins, he's going to Irish whip. No counter there by Rhodes. Now to the outside. Just Rollins pushing him off here. Gets back inside the ring, but he goes right into Rhodes. With a shot right to the nose. I'm seeing a little more ruthless side from Rhodes here. I think we all know that both of these guys can smell the pay-per-view right there for the taking, and maybe they obviously gotta wait a minute. There's the crossroads from Cody. That could be it for Rollins. 1, 2, and no. Rollins has been in that situation before. And he found the heart and the will to kick out. And this match rolls on. And now shot to the midsection. Now, there's Rollins with the follow through into the kick right to the chest. You know, knowing their history, that has to be kind of a bullseye for Rollins to go after that pec. Because it might be surgically repaired, but we know that it could be one step away from disaster. There is the curb stomp from Rollins. And that could be it for Cody, too. Ooh. And Cody risking it all. Slip and fall into the rope break. And like I said before, the ref is pretty much 50-50 when it comes to calling those rope breaks. But Cody Rhodes took that risk and it paid off. He's still in this matchup. And now another beautiful disaster kick. Rollins now quick to his feet, though, into a forearm by Rhodes. But now both men. Could be anyone's game here. Now a leapfrog. Down low again. Into, looking for an elbow or a forearm, but counter there by Rhodes. Now an Irish whip. And into another kitchen sink. Rhodes just continuing the assault on the ground. No, Dragon's through again by Rollins. What is it going to take to put away the respective opponents here? Wait a minute. Oh boy. Late in the matchup, they're going hit for hit, shot for shot. There's some punches, there's some chops. The back and forth. Big fight feel here on SmackDown. These guys doing everything they can to go into the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view to be in the SmackDown finals. An unbelievable fortitude, endurance, the heart of these two men. And there's the elbow, the bionic elbow from Rhodes. And now, just like that, into the crossroads. Following the shot for shot, could that be it for Rollins? 2, 3, and it is. Rhodes escapes with the victory.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
You could see the blood just water falling down, but Cody Rhodes is just a little bit better here tonight, and he has moved on to the King and Queen of the Ring. He is the first of the SmackDown semifinalists to move on to King and Queen of the Ring. He awaits the match right up next. Lashey versus Kross. And here we go. Another rivalry revisited here in this matchup. Karrion Kross versus Bobby Lashley. Two big, meaty men going at it here tonight. And in their last encounter, Karrion Kross walked away with the victory. Will that be what's going to happen here tonight? Or will Lashley get his revenge and then in the same vein move on to the King Queen of the Ring to face Cody Rhodes in the SmackDown finals? And of course, more recently we've seen Karrion Kross come out alone, but tonight he has Scarlett, which obviously pays a sort of support in his matches. Not saying anything's going to happen, but Bobby Lashley has to worry about Scarlett here tonight, because even if it's just a chance, Scarlett will have wait a minute. And there is the intimidating presence, the aura of Karrion Kross. Like I was saying, Scarlett will have an inevitable impact here, even at ringside, just as a mental aspect in Karrion Kross's game to get into the head of his opponent. There he is. Could be the next #1 contender for the World Championship. Roman Reigns has to be glued to the TV or tablet, wherever he's watching the show. And he has to wonder, like, he's never faced Karrion Kross before, I don't think. And that's one matchup that I don't know if Roman Reigns can come out of as champion. But nevertheless, here comes his opponent. A man who has been world champion before, and he so desperately wants to get there again.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
And Bobby Lashley is all business, all seriousness here tonight because, like I said before, he's faced Karrion Kross before, so he has to be on his A game if he wants to walk out of here with the victory here tonight. Because if he underestimates the man that has defeated him before, it's going to be the same outcome. Karrion Kross will move on to the king and queen of the ring. And nevertheless, we know Bobby Lashley is not a dumb person. He's not a dumb competitor. He has done his homework. He's come in here with a plan. We'll see if that plan comes to fruition here in this matchup. The final semi-final match is just moments away from kicking off here. And then we will finally know the final, I guess, premeditated match for the King and Queen of the Ring, because this match determines the last kind of match that we know for King and Queen of the Ring, because with the Champions vs. Champion matchup, that's 4 matches. And then we have the SmackDown finals for the King and Queen of the Ring, and then the Raw finals for the King and Queen of the Ring. So that's 8 matches, and then obviously we have the kind of supreme finals of both tournaments as the 9 and 10 matches. So we have 10 matches for the King and Queen of the Ring. Hope you guys are excited for that. Hope you guys are strapped in as we get to this match. As Karrion Kross with a headbutt to the back of the neck, and now he's going to go after the left leg, the left knee of Lashley here. Of course, Lashley is the more powerful of the two. There's more strength, more muscles, if you will. And Karrion Kross, obviously, I would say maybe not particularly smarter, but just more methodical in his way in a match. And now, I think Bobby Lashley with a power slam now. It kind of goes with that point. He's going to overwhelm him with his strength and his power, but I think Karrion Kross overwhelms you with his brains and his mentality, his mental warfare, if you will. And now a big power slam by Lashley. I think Scarlett actually tried to introduce a kendo stick into the match, but there's the power of Lashley. The ref saw it and took care of it. Referee Jessica Carr officiating this match. And you see Lashley in the corner with a clothesline, takes down Kross. And now once again showcasing his power, just throws Kross across the ring, no pun intended. And Lashley, he's gonna go one more time. He's gonna try to drag Kross to the corner. There it is, into the lower right corner, but a counter there by Kross. And Kross, what does Kross have to do to win this match? I think he has to go back to what won him the match in their first encounter, just several weeks back. But Lashley, I think he knows what he maybe did wrong, or maybe got caught off guard with something, and maybe he's been trying to, wait a minute, into this exposed turnbuckle. I personally didn't even see. I think Scarlett took off that protective padding on the top turnbuckle, and now Bobby Lashley's busted open courtesy of that kind of tactic. And now Lashley, Kross gonna take advantage here. Now, just through Irish whip. Oh, a shot, and now we've seen this before. It's bad news. Karrion Kross with the back suplex, and Lashley crashes onto the apron, back first. And now there's Kross with a Pepsi twist, takes Lashley down. And Kross is all over Lashley in the beginning parts of this matchup. And speaking of matchups, we had some matchups earlier on here tonight. Here's some of the results. Logan Paul gets a victory over Jinder Mahal in singles action. Cora Jade gets a win in triple threat action. Oh, nice counter there by Lashley. The Viking Raiders get a win in tag team action. Isla Dawn gets a win over Caden Corner in the women's division. Angelo Dawkins gets a rare win over the best in the world, Shane McMahon. And then finally, The Undertaker gets a singles win, a rare singles win over Ricochet. And that's just some of the matches that happened here tonight. We have still just one match after this one, the big 8-man tag team match. Right now, we're trying to figure out the winner of this match and the final person that will move on to the pay-per-view. As Kross still attacking that left knee of Lashley. I mean, Karrion Kross, he is no slouch in the power department. He can pick him up. There's no slouch, that's for sure. And there's two gut-wrench suplex deadlift. Deadlifting Bobby Lashley is not a small feat. That's very impressive by Kross, who's usually more of a striker and submission type guy, but he's showcasing his power here tonight. As you see, again, Scarlett is now taking away that turnbuckle pad. And now that is exposed once again. The referee did not see Scarlett doing that. And now, looking for the back elbow. Miss into the spear. Wow, what a counter by Lashley into the spear. 1, 2, and no. And Kross gets the shoulder up. What a sequence. Lashley taking that momentum he was taking from the Irish whip and turned it into the spear. There's an elevated flatliner as well. And Lashley now in the driver's seat in this matchup. And now, finally, the referee realized that the turnbuckle pad is once again taken off by Scarlett. And she's going to put the turnbuckle pad back on. And you got to think, what is it going to take for the referee to kind of, just oust Scarlett from this match, kind of just take her out? But right now, it seems they're okay with her being out here. I guess especially since they didn't see Scarlett even doing it. So I guess realistically, they have no evidence. But nevertheless, Lashley, just drape Kross over the top rope with that suplex, that gourd buster on the top rope. Now off the ropes, into another power slam. And Kross clutching in his back. And, what a counter there. Both guys going back and forth here. And now, the Doomsday suplex. Just that Saito suplex. The backdrop driver. 2, and no. Lashley showing up here tonight. Kicks out. And now, big boot and sends Lashley to the outside. And Lashley actually taunting Karrion Kross. Just taunting him to come to the outside. And now a suplex. Little cat and mouse game here. And, just shot right to the small of the back. And, just off of the announce table as well. And Lashley, gets caught. And now this Alabama slammer by Karrion. And now both guys back and forth on the outside. We have a 6 count, I believe. A 7 as Lashley throws Kross into the ring. And now look at this. Picks him up. Another gourd buster. Narrowly missing that top rope once again, but wait a minute. He picks him up like he's nothing. And a power slam. Kross, though, slowly getting back to his feet. He's not staying down. And now a German suplex deadlift. And into the cover. And, I thought it was a rope break. Maybe, but Lashley gets the victory.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
We can see Scarlett on the outside talking to the ref, saying that Karrion Kross's foot or hand was underneath the rope. but I mean, that's what the referee counted, and it counts. Bobby Lashley will move on to the SmackDown finals to face Cody Rhodes one-on-one, and the winner will face the Raw finalist, and the King of the Ring will be crowned.
You think you know me?
Here we go. It's main event time here on SmackDown. Remember the biggest main event we could have to end off WWE 2K24. It is a 8-man 4-on-4 champions clash. It's the Raw champions versus the SmackDown champions. And right now, we're getting started with the WWE champion. That man is the rated R superstar, Edge.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, Eddie!
And Edge here on SmackDown, kind of the place that he built. You know, he was once upon a time a huge member of the SmackDown roster. So it's kind of a homecoming for Edge here as he awaits his tag team partners, the other champions on Raw. And here comes the U.S. champion, a man who is, I would assume, a little disgruntled from losing the King of the Ring tournament.
And his partners from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Tommaso Ciampa!
Here he comes down to the ring, clutching that U.S. Championship, and a man who lost to John Cena. And we thought Tommaso Ciampa had a pretty good path to the King of the Ring, but John Cena would find a way to defeat the U.S. Champion. And now Tommaso Ciampa has a date with Santos Escobar at the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view as a champion versus champion matchup. And here comes the Raw Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio, Damian Priest, who have been on the same page for a while now, and they look great as the Tag Team Champions.
And at a combined weight of 424 pounds, the team of Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest.
Here we go. All Raw champions now at ringside as they await their opponents. And don't mind the theme song. It's the last episode of the LWO kind of fiasco with Rey Mysterio, Damian Priest, and Legado. So this is the final episode of them both having the similar, song and a Titantron.
And representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar!
We're talking about a man who's on an absolute roll. He has been champion for longer than I can even remember. And of course, he has a match with Tommaso Ciampa, but I mean, all these guys are, kind of looking forward to, who's the next number one contender for the titles. Who's going to have the eyes in the back of your head. Here comes one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That man is Dolph Ziggler.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 218 pounds, one half of the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Nick Nemeth.
That's what it's all about, the championship belt around the waist. That means you're the best in that division. And here comes his tag team partner, the Lone Wolf. Not really, kinda, almost, maybe? Baron Corbin. And there he is. And these guys have been enjoying the success being the tag team champions ever since winning them at SummerSlam against The Miz and Mansoor.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Baron Corbin!
Baron Corbin, of course, being the kind of dominant person in those matchups, got the win for his team on both occasions, I believe. And he's been absolutely incredible in that ring. And speaking of incredible, here comes the last contestant. Contestant? Competitor is what I meant to say. The World Heavyweight Champion here on SmackDown, the Indomitable, the head of the table, your Tribal Chief. That man is Roman Reigns. Doing it alone here tonight. No wise man, no bloodline. He has to do it all alone in this 8-man tag team match. He has to, kind of rely on the other champions to be there for him. Nevertheless, it's what he has to do here tonight to get to the King, Queen of the Ring, to not only face the other world champion in Edge, but to await his #1 contender. Hell, I mean, he may await the #1 contender, but the way that the tournament is, he may not even have a #1 contender following the King of the Ring. A Raw finalist could win it all.
And representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns!
There is the Tribal Chief, the aura off the charts. And he carries that championship with pride. He will go into the King and Queen of the Ring carrying his pride on his shoulders, trying to represent the SmackDown brand, because, of course, these are just not matches just for the willy-nilly. There is a tally system that's going to happen with these champion versus champion matches and the King and Queen of the Ring finals, where if either brand gets more points than the other brand, that brand that wins will have the 30th entrant into the Royal Rumble. Now, if you're a champion, if you're a world champion, I don't know if you necessarily want that, but there might be an incentive, who knows? But nevertheless, we'll get to that at a later date as we start with the WWE Champion Edge and the Intercontinental Champion Santos Escobar. And a lot of these matches, kind of things you want to see. I want to see this match for a championship one day. Wait a minute. Santos going for a little gory special? Gory bomb? No, gory special. But Edge gets out of it rather quickly. You have people like Roman Reigns going against, Rey Mysterio, going against Damian Priest. You have Tommaso Ciampa maybe going against, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin. It could be a little bit of a fun thing to think about. But here comes, obviously bald Dolph Ziggler. Did he shave? Was it a wig? Who knows? But nevertheless, we have bald Dolph Ziggler in this matchup. Kind of cool, kind of weird, kind of interesting. But nevertheless, we have Edge versus Dolph Ziggler, a match that 15 years ago, I think, was for the World Heavyweight Championship. The championship that Roman Reigns now possesses. And I think the match happened at a Royal Rumble. So a lot of little niche things happening here. It's a small world. Now Baron Corbin gets to the tag in. It's him and Edge going one-on-one here. And now he's gonna go to, looks like Ciampa gets the tag in. Now Ciampa, look at taking advantage, but no, Corbin. Just shot right in the SmackDown quarter, and now a little tag team maneuver with Corbin and Escobar. And one of the many kind of facets in this matchup is that even though Baron Corbin and Santos Escobar are kind of on the same team, you know, the Succession have to look out for Legado del Fantasma coming up the ranks for their, you know, SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So just another factor in this match, another layer in this matchup. Oh, what a super kick from Escobar. A little appetizer here for what's going to happen on Sunday in our next show. The first show of 2K25 is the champion versus champion matchup, Escobar versus Ciampa. And right now, Escobar has Ciampa in his grips, trying to dislocate that shoulder. Now into the corner. And just like this, Ciampa is in the wrong part of town here. Now tagging to Corbin. Escobar and Corbin working well as a team right now. Oh! And Baron Corbin flies off the top rope with that shoulder tackle onto Ciampa. Now into the corner once again of the SmackDown 4. Ciampa trying to fight out of it here. Into the DDT. No, counter by Corbin. And Corbin, I think, has been quite impressive in terms of his singles matches as well. I'm taking my look at it. Yeah, Baron Corbin is 3-1 in singles competition here on SmackDown, so he has the goods in this matchup. And now Santos gets the tag in once again. Ciampa needs to get a tag desperately here. Brings him into the corner. Tagging to Rey Mysterio. His first time into the matchup. And now a back suplex into, oh, nice. Tope Atomico by Rey Mysterio, taking a little page of his good buddy Eddie Guerrero. No, and now a tag into Ciampa here. You see Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. You know how smart it was to tag Ciampa back in here, but looks like it's working quite well as we see now Santos can put into the SmackDown kind of side of things. Oh, what a cheap shot to Reigns. Wasn't expecting that. Now look at this. Ciampa hooks him up into a cutter. Draped from the top rope. Almost a Tower of London type spot, but turned it into a cutter rather than a stunner, but into the corner. And now a chop just sends down Escobar. Now onto the top rope, into an elbow drop to the back. The small of the back. I thought maybe Escobar was gonna jump towards the SmackDown tags there, but oh. Escobar gets the better of Ciampa there into a single leg drop kick. Sends him down. Now just a rake of the eyes. Maybe the rake of the nose. Oof. And now gonna tag in Dolph Ziggler. There are two guys who haven't been tagged into this matchup. It is Roman Reigns and it has been Damian Priest. I think things are going to boil over once Roman Reigns gets tagged in here. Now Ciampa trying to drag himself to the corner. And now, big time suplex by Bald Ziggler. Now onto the top rope into an elbow drop. A little tit for tat there, but Edge is there to break the pin up. We're going to take a very quick break here. We'll be back with this Champions Clash 8-man tag team match. And guys, I will reiterate that this is the final episode of 2K24. We will be moving on to 2K25 with our King and Queen of the Ring. I'll actually be doing a stream of the Universe Mode setup here very soon on YouTube and on Twitch, so be sure to like and follow both of them. And we'll be at 2K25. We are back here on SmackDown. Damian Priest has been tagged into this matchup. Getting a little bit of a beatdown from Santos into the Phantom Driver. As you see, with a cover as well, too, and no. Priest with the shoulder up. What a match this would be for the Intercontinental Championship. One-on-one matchup between these two guys, Damian Priest and Escobar. And now Escobar taking out the Raw champions, except for, of course, the WWE champion. No, he takes a cheap shot to the champ. I guess all of these guys are champs, nevertheless, but right now, Priest with this, I don't know what you call a kick right to the side of the face. That's what I'm going to call that. And now Priest, he's going to, shots to the midsection. His knees right to the stomach of Escobar. And Escobar, in a bad way here, needs to tag in someone. No, Priest thought about tagging, but he's going to see Escobar trying to drag himself up into the corner, into using all of his weight to his advantage. Just sort of a body splash, but using his back instead of his front. And here comes the WWE champion. These two started off the matchup. Right now, Edge has Santos where he wants him. The one person that he wants, though, is Roman Reigns in this matchup. Are we going to see that here? And now, an Irish whip brings it back into a high Harley Race knee. Nice little combination there. Brings him back into the knee. Now, Irish whip, no counter there. Into the corner. And Edge, he's going to tag in Ray. Will Roman Reigns tag in here? No, he does not. Ew! Into the Enziguri. Takes down Ray. Ray was looking for a sort of running maneuver. And look at this. And now, Santos into the Canadian Destroyer. Rey Mysterio just folds up like an accordion in the SmackDown side of things. And no counter there by Ray. Back to his feet. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Into. Looking for maybe a little bit of a spear of some kind, but Santos. Now, here we go. The World Heavyweight Champion is now inside the ring. And things are a little bit serious now. A little taken to an upper level here. Shot there. And Mysterio, we've seen this before. We haven't seen this in a while. Roman Reigns, line it up for the drive-by drop kick. And just like that, Rey Mysterio is starfished. And now just Roman Reigns with the crank of the neck. He is not finished with Rey Mysterio. These two have fought over I believe the Universal Championship at a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Of course, Roman Reigns taking away the victory there. Now tag into both Dolph Ziggler and Damian Priest. So tag champion versus tag champion here. And now brings it back into, kind of like a hidden blade type elbow. There's a short line version. And into the corner goes Priest. No counter there by Priest. Trying to get out of the corner. That brings Dolph Ziggler to the Raw corner. Look at these shots. Shot after shot after shot. Punches right to the chin of Bald Ziggler. And now here we are with the South of Heaven chokeslam. Into the cover. Reigns, though, is the one that actually breaks it up. Damian Priest is not done with Ziggler just yet. He's going to bring him into the corner here. Tag into Ciampa. And now, shot to the midsection. Shot to the back there. Wait a minute. Out of the South of Heaven, here is the fairy tale ending. Could that be the ending to this matchup? 1, 2, and 3. Yes, it is. And the Raw champions get the victory heading into the pay-per-view.
Here are your winners, Eddie, Tommaso Ciampa, Damian Priest, and Rey Mysterio.
And that is certainly the momentum these guys were looking for heading into the big show on Sunday. But let's take a look at some of the matches that are going to happen. This is one of them, the champion versus champion mid-card titles. Tommaso Ciampa going one-on-one with Santos Escobar, U.S. champion versus Intercontinental champion. Of course, that moves on to the tag team championships. The Raw tag team champions, Damian Priest, Rey Mysterio, will go against the SmackDown champions, the Succession. And of course, the women's championship match, champion versus champion Bayley, the Raw Women's World Champion versus Rhea Ripley, the SmackDown Women's World Champion. and the world title versus world title clash as the Radar superstar Edge will face the Bloodlines Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. And here is the Raw finals for the Queen of the Ring. Bianca Belair will go one-on-one with the man, Becky Lynch. But on the other side of that, Asuka will go one-on-one with Shotzi in the SmackDown finals for the Queen of the Ring. And then finally tonight, we figured out who the SmackDown kind of championships or finals will be. But first, the Raw finals will be AJ Styles versus John Cena for the King of the Ring here on Raw, or there on Raw. And on SmackDown, we have Bobby Lashley going one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. Well, guys, that'll be it for me. That'll be it for 2K24. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And if you did, obviously leave a like, and I'll see you at 2K25.